Welcome, everyone, to the Dr. Blue Duck podcast. Is Steam your next gaming console? So there are these rumors out there, they're all over, of a new Steam console, like the new Steam machine, if you guys remember that back in the day. And the code name for this one is, here it is, Fremont. Fremont. I have no idea what that means, but Fremont is the code name, supposedly. Now, if you are primarily a console gamer and you don't know anything about Steam, well, Steam is made by Valve, and there is this thing called the Steam Store, which is pretty awesome because it has over 100,000 games on it. In 2025, over 12,000 games were released on it. That's like crazy. That's a lot of games. There's no way you could even review all those games on any gaming channel. If you did, you are a beast. But sometimes game developers will release games on Steam before releasing a game, like on the Nintendo Switch 2, just to kind of see how it does and fix any bugs. And during certain times of year, the Steam Store has these amazing deals. And this was one of the bragging points that PC players use against console players. They'll brag about the games being cheaper. And although they're just like not always cheaper, during these sales, they are just crazy cheap. Sometimes I look on there, and even though I'm not primarily a Steam player or a PC player, I want to buy some of these games just because there's AAA games for like dirt cheap on there. So yeah, it's tempting. I don't, but it is tempting. So some people worry about a new Steam console because they don't know if it's going to be that powerful. I mean, is it going to be more powerful than the PS5 Pro? And if it is, I mean, isn't it going to cost a ton? And if it's going to cost that much money, a lot of the PC gamers out there, the PC dads, you might argue and say, hey, might as well just make your own gaming PC, do it yourself. And that sounds nice if you, number one, have the money to do so, if you have the time to do so, and if you have the knowledge to do so. And most of us gaming dads have none of those. So we just don't have that much time. And when we come home from work, if you work a full-time job like I do and you have other hobbies, and I'm an artist, I'm a musician, I'm involved at my church, I'm trying to work on my fitness, I put my family first and do all that. I just don't have enough time to build my own gaming PC and deal with all the things that come with that. Setting up the optimal settings for screen resolutions, updating drivers, troubleshooting, and just messing with all of that. I don't want to buy a new game, download it, and then have to mess with configuring the settings to get optimal settings for that game. I just want to, after a busy day, after having a busy life, to come home, pull up a game and play it. And I don't have to do all the driver updates and all of that. So for me, I would prefer a Steam console so I can get the benefits of those cheaper games and some of the games that are on Steam that are not on console, but I wouldn't have to deal with all the mess of configuring all the settings that some of those PC players have to do. Now, I know some of those PC players out there, you guys absolutely love that part of gaming. You love going through the settings. You love customizing to get the highest resolution, the optimal settings for every part of the game. That's part of your passion. That's part of your hobby. And that's great. So that's cool, but not for me. Okay. And not for a lot of other busy dads out there. We just don't have time for that. We want to come home, turn on a game, and actually play it. And that's why I think the Steam console might be a good option for dads like us. Now, there's something else here, and that is that the new Xbox console that's supposed to come out is rumored to also play Steam games. So if that is true, it's like, what am I going to do? Am I going to buy a Steam console that just plays Steam games? Or am I going to buy a new Xbox console that plays Xbox games and Steam games? Well, I guess it really goes back to, if you already have an Xbox library of games, you might want to get the new Xbox that plays Xbox games plus Steam games. Or maybe you are just a PC player and you want to experiment with some of those Xbox games, but probably not, because most of those Xbox games are on other systems as well. But who knows? I guess it really also will come down to, is the power of these systems. Which system will be more powerful and which one will be more powerful for the right cost? You have all those balances. What are you willing to pay here? There's also the Rogue Xbox Ally X coming out really soon. And that's going to be kind of neat because it's going to play Steam games and Xbox games. So it's going to be like maybe a little preview of the next Xbox when it actually comes out, or whatever that's going to be. So it's all over the place. So there's a lot to look forward to. There's a lot to anticipate in the gaming world, and who knows what PlayStation is going to do. I have no clue, but I'm definitely looking forward to a new PlayStation Portable, a new PSP. I don't know what that'll be called, but anyways, all types of cool stuff out there. What do you guys think? Are you going to be anticipating or looking forward to getting a Steam console, or maybe an Xbox console that plays Steam games as well? Let me know. And as always, guys, be kind, use your mind, and game on.